Hello, this is Mirror from Square Attack, and welcome to another quick Bloodborne farming guide, this time for Blood Echoes. This video is meant for mid to late game farming, so please keep that in mind because you will need to have access to a later area in the game. So before we start, just to make this farming process as painless as possible, we're going to need a few things. First off, we're going to need runes. So you have 3 slots for runes, and there is a rune type called Moon, which increases blood echoes required, and there are a total of 3 to be found in the game. If you have any, make sure you equip them. It's not necessary, it just makes farming obviously much faster. If you don't have them or don't have all 3, then just equip whatever, it's fine. Next thing you'll need is a flame weapon. So in this case we're using a threaded cane, which is probably the best weapon for this type of farming. So if you aren't sure how to actually make a flame weapon, you need to go to Blood Gem Fortifications in the workshop table, click the weapon you want, and this final slot, which isn't like a star slot, it's either triangle or circle depending on which weapon it is, you can find fire blood gemstones and put them in, and it will convert the attack to do flame damage. So that's what you need, and you need a threaded cane because of its whip arc, because it captures a wide arc and can take down multiple enemies at once. For reference, this is the stats of my character. Obviously the higher level you are, the easier it will be to farm, but this can be done at pretty much any level as long as you have access to the area lecture building. So the lecture building can be accessed earlier in the game if you go to, if you do a side quest, which you can look up somewhere else on the internet how to exactly do it, or you can do it if you just do the main quest, you'll have access to it. Another benefit of the lecture building, as you saw, is that the loading screen is super quick compared to what Bloodborne usually does, because the area is super small. Now, when you first get to this area, make sure that you've cleaned it up, found all the keys, and unlocked all the doors, because the door that you will be needing to use is this one, which is locked. This is where you will be finding slime thing monsters. You can see one through the door right there, and they are resistant to physical damage but are really vulnerable to fire. So we're going to use that, and we're going to farm them at this spot. Now just notice that we have 9 blood echoes so far, so let's see what we'll do. Also, obviously this isn't a risk-free endeavor, so make sure you have blood vials with you because it can get really unpredictable. So you just pull them by running to your desk and wait for them to appear. I don't suggest using lock-on, because you'll just have a much cleaner arc if you just stand straight ahead and do your swing. And just do heavy attack. It goes from left to right, and be careful because they can attack you through walls, even because you can attack them through walls, so it's very good. So just that, just like right hit. And when you think it's clean, make sure to do another swing, because sometimes there'll be still some hanging to the left or right, and doing a proper swing will go through the wall and still damage them. Then you go in and take care of these 3 guys, which you can lock on since you're taking them on one by one. And really, there are a few more mobs hanging around here. They're not worth the trouble. Best thing to do is just go back to the lantern, fire it up, and teleport back to the Hunter's Dream. Another benefit from this area is that they drop Quicksilver bullets, so you'll be getting stacks of both. So as you see, we got 19,000 blood echoes. This is with all 3 moon runes. Without them, I think it's around 10,000 per run, which is pretty good considering how some bosses give you around 40,000. So this is a pretty good deal actually. I don't personally recommend you do this on your first run of the game. This is more of a thing that you should do if you've already gone and seen most of the game. I suggest doing it either to fine-tune your stats, reach a higher level to co-op with friends if you're not within the same level range because it's because the multiplayer is restricted here, or if you need it for a specific weapon, armor set, or upgrades. But generally, power leveling in Souls games isn't fun, really, and isn't worth it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe because we'll be doing more Bloodborne stuff, including our Bloodborne Let's Play, and we do this kind of thing for other games sometimes too. Have fun!